Ukraine held the first round of talks with the UK on concluding a bilateral agreement in Kyiv.
The UK was the first to sign a security agreement with Ukraine, and now it is the first to work on a historic document on a 100-year partnership. We hope that the talks will be successful, so that this historic document will soon be signed by the President of Ukraine and the Prime Minister of the UK. Andriy Yermak, head of the Office of the President of Ukraine, on the website of the Office of the President of Ukraine.
Earlier, London promised to allocate £3 billion annually to support Ukraine. This was announced by British Foreign Secretary David Cameron during his second visit to Kyiv in May. This is the UK's largest spending commitment since the start of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine, The Guardian writes. On July the 7th, the new head of the British Diplomatic Department, David Lammy, assured that the new government would continue to support Ukraine. On July the 19th, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met with the newly elected Prime Minister of the United Kingdom on Downing Street. Volodymyr Zelensky also asked the British government to lift restrictions on the use of long-range missiles against targets in Russia.
Putin has no shame to hit residential areas, city squares, hospitals, schools with bombs. And Russia uses about 3,500 guided bombs per month. And it's impossible to shoot them all down. But it's possible to destroy all the bombs carriers. And I ask you to show your leadership in this, and please convince the other partners to remove the limits. We need this step, a step that will force Russia to seek peace.
According to The Telegraph, the British government has not allowed the Ukrainian armed forces to use Storm Shadow in the Kursk region yet. At the same time, the British Prime Minister's office emphasized that London is providing military assistance to support Ukraine's right to defense. According to the British military, Storm Shadow missiles could hit railway junctions and key routes leading to Kursk within a radius of more than 800 kilometers.
Putin is rattled, and this would show the West is fully committed to Ukraine, which has not been apparent hitherto. Hamish de Bretton-Gordon, British commander of the NATO's Rapid Reaction CBRN Battalion 2005-2007, in a comment to The Telegraph.
The position on the use of Storm Shadow missiles does not depend only on the UK government, analysts say. The missiles are produced jointly with France, which means that Paris also has a say in the terms.
When the US gives permission to use long-range weapons, then the partners will immediately follow with their permissions, and everything will speed up. This is an issue that must be resolved over time, and clearly not by the UK.
The UK, along with the USA and Germany, is leading help in Ukraine. According to the British government, the UK has pledged to allocate more than €14 billion to Ukraine from February 2022, of which about €9 billion is for military assistance, including almost €3.5 billion for military assistance until 2025. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Христина Домбровська, UATV News.